roof? There's not. I mean, I could always add like an extra section to the roof later on. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm just thinking like, yeah, this is it. I think this is where maybe I didn't have it here. Hmm. Give me a second. This is what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is 8 by 6. Is it really going to end there? It does end there, doesn't it? Hmm. Okay, let me just trying to remember how I did this. It seems pretty obvious, but just want to make sure I got it correct. Yeah, that is correct. I think I must have measured it incorrectly. It doesn't matter though. It's in an all right position. I'm gonna have to just pause for a second. Actually, 1 second. Okay. Yeah, I think maybe I did get it wrong. I sworn I measured it out properly. The problem is that I don't think I accounted for the overlapping. That's why we're ending a few blocks short here. The only good thing is that if we look at the edge here, this has got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and it's right on this border here. But I'm not sure it's the same here, right? And that's starting from the gap, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yes. Is it the same or not? So it'd be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's like one off. I really thought I had it measured correctly. I just want to check I haven't made a mistake somewhere down the line. Yeah. What am I going to do about that? It's not going to be that serious, but still. Yeah. I did place that block there, so I sort of must have known somehow, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I mean, it's only one off. So it might not be that visible. I guess we're just going to have to put it down because we can't exactly change the pattern here. Let's just put them down. Let's see how it looks. It sort of looks like it's 2 off though, doesn't it? Oh well, let's, you know what I need to do is just get rid of some of these ones that we've already got. It's not going to make much difference, and I might be able to somehow hide it as well. Just want to get rid of some of these blocks. We can get rid of this row as well. Alright, and this one. Okay, we'll leave some of the others just for the minute. And yeah, I'm just looking like, so this goes above the third one there, the fourth one there. Yeah, if you look here, 1, 2, 3, 4. It does. It's weird. I don't know. The thing is, because it's a repeating structure, there might be a way we can get around it. Because of the symmetry of the structure, we might be able to. I don't know. I didn't really anticipate this. So we got that one there. I guess let's just put it in the rest. We should be able, I think I will be able to somehow fix it. That's the one good thing about building like this, is that you can sort of fix stuff. Have I done that wrong? No, we shouldn't delete everything now. I think it's just at the bottom of these blocks though, right? We may have to do something different, but we'll see. We'll see how we do this. It's not looking too bad. 8 by 6, load. Like I say, it is a very symmetrical structure. If we look at where we went ahead of it, you can see we did this side is perfect. So would it be here then? Maybe I haven't done it wrong. I'm still not sure I have. Well, if I had this one, where would that be? It would be not a... Let me just check this. I think it might work still. Alright, so there should be, yeah. There's those 6 in the middle, right? Yeah, so this is the right place for this one. I think basically it might be okay because, but we'll just have to do something. I think maybe I don't know. I can't even remember if I actually thought about doing it this way. Yeah, that's how it should look, right? So we put this one down. Fine. So you can see we're basically just one away from the wall here. And how far away are we from the wall here? I think it is 2, right? Yeah, so there wasn't really a huge amount I could do there. I mean, realistically, I could just place the blocks, though, that are nearby. Yeah, it's not going to make any difference, is it? Because this is symmetrical structure, so you won't even be able to tell. Well, I guess you can because there won't be... It's not going to be that easy to get it in place. The corner section is going to be super difficult as well. Not easy to do this. Yeah, I need to... I knew I would make some sort of error with this, but... we'll have to think. The thing is, if I have to change various blocks, it won't matter too much. This is as much as you can for now. Load the 8x6. Because what we could potentially do is... I don't know. Might not be that easy to change it. Still try and keep the symmetry of it. So we've got one more for sure. I think the best thing to do is to work on the sides first. Get the sides done, then we can work on the front section. Okay, so we've got these corners which are missing. We've also got the front section which is missing. Yeah, I'm just thinking like where is this in relation? So these 3, yeah, it's not quite symmetrical there. The thing is, if it's not quite symmetrical on both sides, we might be able to fix it somehow. Okay. So how are we going to do this? I mean, honestly, the simplest answer would be just to bring in the wall 1. not sure that is possible though, really. Isn't the answer really just to like break up the pattern here on this side? Oh man, it's so tough. It's so tough when you're one out. Yeah, that's hugging the line there. And that is not hugging the line there. Okay. Yeah, you're not allowed to say that, Arthur. That is not allowed. Okay. At least I got this side done right. So how are we going to do it? I feel like the only way to do it would be to get somewhere in the middle to make it go the other way. Because if you've got, look, here's the thing, right? The gap over here is 1. The gap over here is 2. So the only way to do it would be to have something in the middle that would effectively shove this. Yeah, I think I know what I need to do. I need to make the gap here 1, right? So what I'll do is I'll just... So what blocks would be on the next section here? I'm just thinking. I think I've got it, but it's not easy. I need to basically take the one that I had here and move it over 1. Yeah. So I need to move it there, I think it is, right? I could just do this. It would be a little bit cheaty, but I could do it. We're going to have to see how this goes. It makes a 2 there then, right? Yeah, well, we've got no choice really, so... Okay. Yep, and it would be here then. I need to get a rabbit. Where'd it go? No, I've got loads of them anyway. Man, this is really bad because I really thought I had it worked out. This doesn't seem like the best solution. I don't know, I'm not going for it, to be honest. I'm not convinced. Well, you know what, let's just do it. I haven't got any better ideas, so... Oh, I messed it up. It wouldn't surprise me at this point. No, it still looks fine. I don't know. It's almost like it's so insignificant that I might just leave it as it is. Just to get the... you know... yeah, I mean, you wouldn't notice it too much. It's actually barely noticeable at all. It kind of makes me think that maybe I could... Because the thing is, if I moved, then started to move everything along, this 2 would go into the middle, wouldn't it? I think that might be the way to do it. Depends how many we've got. If we've got an odd number of these 2s, so we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, right? If you look here, right, internal, if we look at the longest stretch, internal we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, which might be this one, 5, 6, 7. Just thinking, is that the internal ones? Right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That is the internal one, so that's good. So if we go to 1, 2, 3, 4, this guy here, right? If this section was a 2, you would retain the symmetry, right? And if you look at where that is, where that block actually is, one, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, right? So basically, if that section was here, the 2s were here, it would be perfectly symmetrical. But we need to work out if that is actually going to happen. I think the best way to do that, so it would still work, which is cool. All right. So yeah, that's going to be a little bit awkward to fix, but we're going to try it because at least there's now a path that we can fix. So that's something that's giving me a little bit of you know, a positive feeling or whatever. So if we're going to move here, we need to move to this, right? So it'd be here. So this should... This should work here, right? I'm almost certain this will. Man, it's complex though. We're just going to have to go through it, I think. Yeah, it will, right? Yeah, this is the correct place. Yes. Oh, you're right, Jonathan. How you doing? Alright, so that is the correct place. It is a little bit overkill doing this. I could have just left it, but I may as well try and get it perfect. The only problem I'm worried about is that whether it will actually be in the perfect spot. I've got a 50-50 chance because I can't quite work it out. Um, wait, is that the right place? Yeah, I don't stream very much anymore, to be honest. Yeah, that is. Yeah, I'm not too bad. Not too bad, dude. Okay, it should be here. Just gonna have to hope that I got this right, because this is not. It's not simple. Unfortunately, when you make a mistake like this, you kind of just have to. We'll see. We'll see how bad a mistake it ends up being. I generally can't tell. I think I'm doing this in the right place there. One of the problems is I'm not sure about the overlapping rules. Yeah, that's cool. Sorry, dear. It's just if I wasn't so busy on this particular project, but I appreciate you coming along anyway. This is just something that I wanted to get done. It's different from like normal streams, I guess. Okay, it's an 8x6, and we're done. And then we got one more here, right? Yeah, this one needs to be done as well. And there's the 8x6. And done. Okay, so we look at it now. Is it supposed to be like that? Yeah, it is. Is that how we have it on the other side? Yep, perfect. That's fine, right? So the 2 is now here, right? Okay. So we need to get the 2 in the middle. So basically it's going to require another two sets of this. Alright, so let's get it done. Well, that wasn't how it looked like before. Yeah, because we're creating the thing, right? So if we're creating it there, we're creating it there. So it's going to be these 2 in the end, isn't it? Is that the ones we want there? It's going to be these 2. Yeah, that is the one we want. Okay, good. Okay. Load 8x6. Load. Yes, and that creates the 1 there. Perfect. Okay, load the 8x6. Load. Load the 8x6. Load. I'm still feel maybe it's wrong, but I'm not sure, to be honest, at this point. Just going to have to hope for the best, I think. Load the 8x6. Load. Are we still going? Yep. We'll see if there is a problem with it. Load. I got one more left. Load the 8x6. Load. Okay. And then finally, it's here, right? Wait. Oh no, is that going to be wrong? No, it's not. Because this will be the thing. Yeah, it's not wrong. Right. Keep on just doubting myself that there's 6 blocks in the middle here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep, that's correct. Just want to check the top bit. That's what we want to see. And let's go. I'm doubting that I'm doing this correctly here. It's working. It is working. Okay. Crisis averted. Now we may start to see, there may be some other problem, but it will be fixable, whatever the other problem is now. That's the advantage, right? I wonder what it looks like. Yeah, there's some other weird problem here. We'll look at see, because at least I think we've got the problem on the internal now, but we'll have to fix that one. As long as the external looks fine, the internal problem I think I can fix. I hope so anyway. And we need one more, right? Yep, we got one more. Load. I think it's because of the overlapping blocks. Okay, so if you look at this now, right? You can see that this 2 section here is going in the right place. Everything else looks perfectly symmetrical. So I think that the only problem must be some sort of overlapping issue. Alright, so that is basically done now. But what is the actual problem here? Let me just get some glowstone just to see. Because it does seem to be some sort of extra problem. Well, maybe there's not actually. Are you right, Shin? How you doing? Are you good? Yeah, you're not allowed to say that, dude. I think we're actually alright. I think we're okay. I think that roof... Maybe I'll spot another problem. But yeah, we only have this too wide section in the middle, and everything else is perfect. Okay, so crisis averted. It's actually turned out slightly better than yeah, I'm super happy with that, to be honest. Super happy. All right. Just okay, so we look at it now. You can see we've got this two section in the middle. On the side, we're one away from the wall here. We're one away from the wall here. We overhang the front by 2. We overhang the back also by 2, right? Yes. You can see the back there, and these are the 2. So, and we should, and these size of things, these, okay, so the next thing will be the corners. But yeah, but that is a really solid, I think, placement in terms of everything else. And you'll notice actually that everything now is actually lining up like really nicely. I think that was just all I needed to do, right? Wait, where's this one? So this one's there. I don't think the windows will line up for some reason. There's 4 before we jump onto that thing. Yeah, it's because I placed 2 here, isn't it? How did I manage to get 2 in there? What is the the distance here? There may be a problem with the front section. The front section I wouldn't. Let's just see there is a problem with the front section. So we've got 1, 2, 3, and then we go to that thing. I think there might be a slight problem here. Yeah, 1, 2, 3 is there. 1, 2, 3 is that the right one? 1, 2, 3. I'm not sure it is. No, I think it is actually. We're gonna have to do a. I'm struggling to see this spatially. Let's just do a block down here. Actually, not this block. Let's just do glowstone. So we're coming on the. That's the 3rd window pane there. Yeah, you see, it is the 4th here. I'm struggling to see the distance. It's kind of weird that. Oh, you know what it might be? Oh, this one I haven't done, that's why. Wait a minute. Yeah, this looks wrong here. Yeah, I didn't do this one. That's why it looks wrong. Basically, I need to just remove this side and put it on that side. Yeah, because it's not going to be the other side that's wrong, right? So basically, I need to do here. This is just a quick fix for this one. And this should just be remove this side, right? Yes. Okay. Okay, so we take the spot underneath. You can see we've got 3, and then we do that. So just do what? Still doesn't look correct though, does it? Is that how I did it before? Why does it still look wrong? Oh, it's because I need to shift over everything. I don't think I can do what I just did. Wait, did I shift it properly? I think maybe you need to shift it over another. No, that looks right. That looks right. Yeah, you need to not say things that make no sense, dude. Nate. Okay. That is kind of weird. What's the length here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, it's 9. That makes no. Because it doesn't make sense. Did it happen yet, mate? You've never spoken before. Didn't make any sense, dude. You know. You've never spoken before. Just to make this clear to you. Did it happen yet, mate? You've never spoken before. You say, did it happen yet, mate? Did what happen? You've not spoken before. Just so you understand. Man, I think like this is supposed to be... Wait. This has got 6 in the middle and then 2 at the end, right? You know what I think I need to do? I need to do like... Wait. If I just extend... Yeah. I need to extend this bit out. Oh, man. So this should be the last line here, though. Yeah, that is the problem, that this is the last line here. So in fact, I think it's like that, right? Should it be 4 and then you go back to... Yeah. So you go 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 2. All right. Yeah, I think it's kind of... Let me just check. I don't know why. I almost can't, like, I'm struggling to visualize it at this point. Is that right? It looks right on both sides now, right? Yeah. And we've got like this 2 gap here. Is this gap right? It should be. You've got to be careful because if I'm going to mirror this pattern, it has to really make sure I get it right. 1, 2, 3. I didn't mean to do that. all that. Okay. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, and that's directly over the structure from there, right? One, 2, 3, directly over the structure. Yeah, it is in the correct place now. Okay. All right. So I'm just like looking at like the placement of it. Yeah, because you see, if I put in the next one in there, I could put in the other one, right? And I think I have to, right? But I could also remove this one. Man, that is tough. All right, man, I'm super happy we got a lot. Because to be honest, this is the part when you have to make these optimizations to make the thing actually work. That it's very, very difficult. Okay, so to get the corner pieces done, I don't know. The thing is, if I put this extra section on here, I almost feel like probably the solution is to maybe work with this side first and then potentially remove this one, this piece here. I think that's what I'm going to do. Like, I'm just thinking, like, how would you even get around doing that? Because the thing is, like, having glowstone here would not necessarily be a bad idea, right? You would have to have it there. I think, right? Because if you have glowstone there, I'm not sure, like, what amount of lighting it would produce. Man, you know, the problem is I've been focused so much on, like, just trying to get this thing done, and now it's done. We'll see. We'll see. I might need to... I don't know. I still kind of fancy I could maybe get something else done here. All right. I don't know. Man. This roof is sick, though. When you look at the roof as a whole, it just looks really good. But it will require... The thing is, like, a lighting situation, where would the lighting go, really? I'm just thinking. There's not that many spots for the lighting. It's almost like you just put the lighting in the banks here. Probably. You probably do, right? Because where else is the lighting going to go? You've got like a 6x2 bank in here, right? Is lighting going to go in each of those? It's going to create a huge amount of lighting if I did that. But what else can you do, right? It's going to be super bright in here if it's just like that everywhere. It really does fit in though nicely to do it that way. That really fits in and it really will light up the place. Yeah. I like the thought of that. It really would fit in if I did the lighting like that. And I may need it all because there is a distance. And I know that lighting, obviously, it gets less. So I may need to actually have it all like that. Not a huge problem, though. Not a huge problem to do that. There would be like a few hundred blocks of glowstone to put in, but that would be fine. Okay, so I think that is probably the solution I'm going to go for. But the next thing is... next thing is, how do we get the corner piece done? Because we can't just put another one of these in, right? And I also sort of think like it has to be maybe linked to the main entrance here. Man, I love that. I do love that. That 2 section in the middle. It looks so good. To have something like... to be honest, I think I probably did get my numbers wrong, but either way, I feel like I had a very similar problem with the hallway down there as well. This is just a sick build. I think I'll learn a lot from it, but like how do you do something on the sides here that is... It almost feels like I want to use a completely different block. Did I have other blocks in mind? This was the only other block I remember I had in mind. I don't think this will work there. Because this problem is we've got andesite, we've got diorite, and we've got granite around. This is not going to be glowstone for sure, though. It's like weird, because I gave myself a border, but now I'm not sure what to put in the border. And we only need one block in here, right? We only need this block. So you only really need like a block like that. I can always change this up, but I'm just thinking like... But you see, the advantage with it being like this is that what will happen is that as far as the front section goes anyway, it will be connected to the side section. I'm definitely going to remove this one, that's for sure. But let's just work out, like, let's just do this side, you know, from this position here, and work out how that front might look. I kind of want it to be cobble, you know. I kind of do want that cobble. I know stone bricks are tempting. Did I actually... You know what is also tempting is bricks. Because I didn't actually get around to using bricks. I think I was going to use... Maybe I should use bricks here, actually. Like proper bricks. It's not a bad idea, actually. So we can do something like that. We can go up. Wait. What if I just surrounded this whole thing? We're just going to work on this side for now. We can always mirror it, right? Then what if we just say go up one here? It's not bad. I kind of like it, to be honest. And then if we wanted to go around to the side here, gives a little curtain, doesn't it? And we could always put in, we could even do some downward stairs underneath it. I kind of like that. Yeah. Okay, so we don't need to worry. We know that our sizing and everything is fine at this point. So can we just fill in this whole area with stairs? With our bricks, rather. So it would just be... No, it wouldn't be there. It would be here, right? Put it in there like that. Goes there like that. I think we might have it. Would need to do... There will be some gaps at the top here, though. We can just fill all of him. We don't need to... This glowstone is getting in the way. We could choose a certain level, right? Yeah, the interesting thing is that this section... It'd probably be up at this point, wouldn't it? If we choose a level like here, this seems like the most practical level, I would say. To go across, 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 across. And then here, 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 here. And that's enclosed, right? Yeah. I think this bit's only for the side though. The rest is going to still be andesite. But this is just like a... Yeah. Yeah. And we would need to do something similar at the back with the brick. But yeah, I think we will work on that next time. I want to mirror this. We're going to need to remove this section over here as well. Yeah, we can use this standing point of the bricks to cover over larger areas of the front section here. But I think having that little overhang with it is kind of cool. But yeah. Anyway, I will